guys, gals, and my non-gender conforming pals. My name is Carrington and welcome back to my channel. Or if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell so you get notified of all my future uploads. You know you want to join this awesome channel, so go ahead, click subscribe, click the bell, get it, yada 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 yada. Okay, I don't know. Alright, let's click the little bell, click the subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get started. In this video today, I am going to be sharing with you the products I picked for the Shop My Stash 2020. I buy and have so much makeup that either I'm just using everything that's new and not really visiting anything that's older in my collection, or I just have something pulled out and I just keep reusing it over and over again and like throwing other stuff to the wayside. So every month now, I kind of want to, at the beginning of the month, put my products back that I've picked for the previous month, go through my drawers and figure out what is something that needs more love in my collection that I can use. And I want this to be like an everyday bag. So on days when I'm going to work only, I'm not doing anything special or crazy, I'm not filming, or I just don't really, or it's a day where I just know I'm not really gonna play in my makeup, this is the bag that I'm gonna be reaching for. So I'm hoping to get a lot of use out of it. Some of my New Year's resolutions was to try to get up early. Okay, you're probably like, get up earlier. Yeah, I hate mornings. Hate them. I am one of those where I get most of my energy at night. So like working overnight doesn't bother me. But whatever it is, I can go to sleep at like 8 o'clock p.m. And by 7 o'clock in the morning, if I, 6, 7 o'clock, whenever it's one of those like, okay, I gotta get up now so I can make it to work on time, I'm like, I don't want to get up. And I would have to get up like a whole hour earlier to do like my makeup, hair, and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. But if I work overnights, I come home and go to sleep at like 8 in the morning and I'll sleep till 5 p.m. and that's like plenty of sleep. That's like what? 9 hours. But at night, I don't know what I like need. It's like I need more sleep because I just hate mornings. My body is like, oh, it's morning, time to sleep. I don't know. It's weird that way. But my New Year's resolution is I'm going to get up and I'm going to do my makeup. Even if it's like a quick 15 minutes, foundation, brows, lips kind of a thing, or, sit down and actually do a full face. That's what I really need to do. And so that is why I'm creating this Shop My Stash bag. And if you guys want to see what all I've put in it, then definitely keep on watching. Okay, let's start off. This is in no particular order, but let's start off with eyeshadow palettes. I picked two, both from the same brand, because I wanted some variety depending on the day and what I was going for. So the two palettes that I picked are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy and the Norvina. The Norvina has had a lot of use because this was one of my first high-end palettes, and I definitely really dug into it. Incense right here is already kind of getting, I don't know if you guys can tell, like a little dip in it. And these shimmer shades definitely are getting a dip. And they're still nice and creamy to this day. Like still so stinking creamy and beautiful. So I picked this palette because it definitely has like the lighter transition tones and the lighter shimmers in case I want to just have a lighter day. Or I can also use this for transitions and then go in with this, which has much darker tones. I have used this a couple of times, not a ton, but I have used it a couple of times. And so if I'm wanting something a little bit deeper, a little bit darker, I can go with this. If I want this for the transitions and this for the outer corner, and maybe like do some of the shimmers on the lid and like this for the inner corner, or I can just like mix and match, and I think that these are going to complement each other super well. So that's why I picked these two eyeshadow palettes. For foundation, I also picked two because they're kind of different. So the first is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion. That's what I'm wearing on my face today. I love it. I love the way that it makes everything, my skin look. And then I also have the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation. Whenever my skin is like so dry and acting up, I can always rely on this to come through. And also I just kind of like it for a day where it's like, you know, I might be outside a little bit more. So although I'm using a moisturizer that has a sunscreen and a actual sunscreen and a primer with sunscreen, I'm definitely covered with this because it also has sunscreen. So it's plenty of sunscreen. I'm kind of like a sunscreen junkie. One, it is the best anti-ager. And second, I have had skin cancer when I was 4 years old. And so now I'm more susceptible, and I had a precancerous mole. So, and when I was older in age. So definitely got to protect my skin. Next up for primers, I again have two because they kind of serve different purposes. So the first is to really hydrate and enrich my skin is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is the mini from Bobbi Brown. This one only has 15 mils or 0.5 fluid ounces. And I have been making quite a dent in this already. I used it a lot when I first got it. I love the way it smells. I used it a lot whenever I first got it. And then I just forgot about it. So I was going through my drawer and I was like, oh yes, I love this. I'm wearing it today. I love how hydrated my face feels using this. The next one is the e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer. I love to, after I apply like something hydrating, just tap this in my T-zone. Just lightly tap it in. This has also been a product that I've used quite a bit. But again, it just seems like I kind of forgot about it with newer products. So I'm excited to pull this out again. So for blush, I'm actually doing a blush palette. And that is the Lunar Beauty Moonspell palette. I have used this like once or twice. And it's so good. It's so beautiful, but I need to use it more. It deserves a lot more attention. This blush palette is beautiful. So many different tones. I can use it for so many different looks. So no matter if I'm going for a deep look, a light look, anything in between, I know I can count on this for blush options. Next up for setting powder, I'm going to use my Fenty Mini Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Butter. I'm using this under my under eyes today. It definitely helps kind of give it a brightening effect. And I really haven't used a lot of this. I've used it a handful of times maybe, so I really need to like give this a shot. For concealer, I have this Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer in 1in Extra Light. That again is underneath my eyes, and I really feel like it does kind of help brighten up my eyes when a lot of concealers don't really do any brightening up because a lot of times there's nothing super like fair for us girls that are already fair. Does that make sense? But I haven't really used this. This was recommended by a ton of people when I first got into makeup, and I got it and I used it a lot then, and then I just stopped because I found other things. And so now I'm like, okay, we're gonna use this. If I don't fall in love with it, it's time for it to go. If I do fall in love with it, well, then that's a win. For mascara, I have two, and that's only because one is the sample from Huda Beauty. I'm still using this. This still has product in it, and so I'm hoping I'll be able to use this up. I also have the Marc Jacobs Mini Velvet Noir Mascara, and again, I'm really hoping that I'll just be able to use this up. Over the next month. At least one of these products I want to have completely and totally gone, and then the next one either be gone or close to being gone. For eye primer, I have the P. Louise base. I know, I love my Believe Beauty, and I will be using this most days, but if I'm having a really long day, like 12 plus hours, I'm probably gonna go with the Believe Beauty. But if it's one of my 8-hour days, or you know, it's just a day at home or a filming day or something like that, I'm definitely just gonna reach into this and just keep right on using it. For cream contour, I'm sure you guys thought I was gonna say the Huda Beauty one, but it is in fact my Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. I love this, but I don't love it as much as the Huda Beauty. And I think the Huda Beauty one's cheaper and you get more product. So Huda Beauty for the win. But I'm gonna use this. I purchased it and I like it, so I'm going to continue using this. For setting spray, I have this Hollywood Glam Glow Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray. It's a mini. I've already used a little bit out of it, and so I'm hoping with maybe everyday use with my setting spray that I'm going to actually be able to finish this up. That would be exciting. Let's talk lip products. I have a couple different options. So I have 2 lip liners specifically. I have the Juvia's Place Luxe Liner in Sweet Nothing. Here's what that one looks like swatched out. It's a lighter beigey kind of color. And then I have the LA Girl Ultimate Lip Liner in Forever Bare. And this one's kind of a more pinky nude. I mean, like compared to those two, like those are like completely different ballparks. And then for lipsticks, I have Makeout Break from the Fenty Slip Shine. I have used this so much. I have another one, but it's like a darker reddish color, and I just don't use that one as much, but I love this one. So I'm gonna put that in there. And then for a liquid lipstick, I've got the Huda Beauty Mini in Bombshell. That was so pretty. I feel like the Bombshell one kind of goes best with this liner, and then the Makeout Break goes best with this liner, so I have a nice pairing. And then for gloss, I have the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. I'm wearing that today with the Bombshell and the lip liner. Super beautiful nude combo. I love the way this smells. It's like a candy. Yeah, it's like a candy scent. I love it. It smells so good. The shine is incredible. It feels so good on the skin, on the lips. Our lip skin? I don't know. It feels super good on the lips. Definitely one that I'm excited to keep using. All right, 2 more sections to talk about. Well, actually there's 3. So I have my NYX glitter primer. This is probably going to forever be in every video, only because that's what I use before I put down a shimmer. A lot of times you guys don't see me do that in the video, but before I place any shimmer, I will go in with my NYX glitter glue and just kind of place it. I really feel like it really helps cling on to the shadow, the shimmers, and really make them show up. So this will forever be in every video because I don't use anything else for my shimmers. I'm sure there's other glitter glues out there, but they're not drugstore and as good as this, so this it is. Okay, now down to the 2 things. I just had to throw that in there because it will be in every one. But bronzer. This was in my favorites video because it is a favorite. I love this bronzer, especially on top of like a cream contour cream bronzer. I'm hoping this year I will either hit pan on it, use it up, or make a dent. That's just like what I'm hoping. It's like I just at least make a dent. Let me see. I've used this quite a bit. Yeah. You can't even like, okay. So you can't see the dent, but when you rub your finger to like get product, you can start feeling the dent. And I love this. This is perfect for light skin. It even says Bronzing Act, Matte Bronzer Light. I'm not wearing this today, but it's beautiful. It is so beautiful, especially on top of like my cream products. This is good. Last up is highlighters, and I have 2. And the reason I have 2 is because some days I don't want a highlighter that's like bam, wham, in your face. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so on those days, I really do like the Essence Pure Nude. This is in 10 Be My Light. So nice, so soft. And really, it's a lit from within kind of a glow. And on days when I just kind of want that lit from within, this is what I'm going to reach for. But on the days when I want to be beaming and I want the aliens to be calling me from work saying we're taking you in our spaceship, I'm going to be using this month the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Powder Highlight Powder in the shade Mercury. First of all, this compact, stunning. Okay, absolutely stunning. And then I don't know why I'm like double finger swatching this, but whatever. It's just such an intense metallic foiled highlighter. I don't know if I had a scent or not. It doesn't. Beautiful. So that's why I have two separate highlighters. One for a subtle day and one for a more glowy day. All right, guys. And that completes my Shop My Stash for January 2020. At the end of January, I will kind of let you know how Shop My Stash went, whether or not I actually kept with my resolution and woke up and did my makeup, and how much progress I made on the products, as well as what I am going to be keeping and what I'm thinking about maybe decluttering. And then that will also be the start of the next Shop My Stash for the next month. So be prepared. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified whenever I do post about my Shop My Stash. I think Shop My Stashes are pretty good to do. I think that we're so into the I don't want to miss out on all these launches that we just need to buy. And then we get lost with the products that we have. So I think a Shop My Stash is a really great way to look in your collection and use products that maybe aren't getting as much love that either deserve it, or finally you're using a product and realize like, yeah, this maybe isn't what I'm into anymore. So if you guys like this video, if you guys like seeing this kind of content, make sure to subscribe, like, turn on the bell. Comment down below if you guys are doing a Shop My Stash. What products are in your Shop Your Stash? Are there any products in my bag that you guys are going to include in your bag? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.